To rent or to buy? That is the question. Let's clear up one point of confusion. No matter what you've seen in the movies, or no matter what your foreign friends may appear to be like when you see them in China, the typical average American human being is extremely traditional, focused on family, and wants security and stability. And because of that, most of the people in this country will end up buying a house and living there for an extremely long time. Right now, 65.1% of American people are homeowners. The situation goes like this. You finish high school, you either go to college or you get a job. During that time, you're usually renting something. You're young, you're not sure what you're doing next, you're looking for love. And then you find love, and then love turns into a marriage, and marriage turns into a family. And then usually once the family is there, and once there's one child and then two, the apartment that you're renting gets too small, and then people look for a house to buy somewhere, generally in the suburbs. And so that's how the process goes here. I did the same thing. I got married when I was 23. Now, my ex-wife was really sick, so we didn't have a family, and then I had to leave because it was so bad. So we didn't get to the next step, but I was just like everybody else. So what happens is renting is generally for people who have less money. Now, if you look at this graph of home ownership, you'll see that in the top, around the 60s and 70% is white people. And then people who don't own homes are down at the bottom, Black and Hispanic. That also would be students and other young couples who are also renting who don't have a lot of money. So that's the big disparity here. Now, people like to buy homes because they feel like it builds equity, it's more secure, and it's stable, and you own something. It's really the basis of the American dream. But for people like me who like flexibility and like to move around and like change, renting is perfect. Now, since 2008, when we had the recession, there has been a slight change where more people who have money and who are a little older have also started renting more because they also want the flexibility because life is less secure and not everybody knows what's going on. So there has been a growth in rental markets for people who have money in the past 10 years. But the fact is, at the end of the day, the American people are really traditional and they want a home. They want a home where there's a good school system so that when their children get older, they go to the good school. They want a home that they can come back to and they know it's there and it's stable and they feel secure. So I don't know what you've seen in the movies or whatever, but we're not these free-floating, wild lifestyle people who are just all over the place. It is not like that here in the United States. So renting for me has been great because I move around so much. Right now, I'm in this cabin here on the ranch. I'm paying $1,500 a month. It's really a studio. It's got the bed. It's got a little kitchenette. It's got a bathroom and heat and hot water and everything that I need. Now, if you look at some of these apartments in Manhattan, the average price of an apartment, a one-bedroom in Manhattan that's about 700 square feet, is $3,400, almost $3,500. And by the way, Monica's apartment on Friends, that two-bedroom apartment in Greenwich Village, would be about $4,500 a month to rent.
I hate the fact that my room is so small.
I have all the space I need. Just do what I did.
Monica, you don't even have a bed. You sleep in a ball on the floor.
You know what? I am really tired of your belly aching, okay? I've worked really hard at making this a nice place for us to live.
I'm so sorry. I'm sorry, okay?
See, this is a great apartment.
Shut up. This place is a hole.
And if you wanted to buy it today or something similar to it, it would be $2.2 million. So when you see these things on TV and these young people who don't seem to do much and don't have these big jobs, and they're in these incredible apartments, these lofts in New York City and stuff, that's not happening. Most young people who don't have a lot of money are renting small, tiny, old, broke-down apartments. All right, so we cleared it up. Americans like to have their home. It's the basis of the American dream, and they're doing it now, and they're going to keep on doing it. But The Lao Zhangs of the world are going to keep moving around, and I hope I get to see you in China soon.